CHICKEN. Use the code chicken in the shop. CHICKEN.
Guys, the Chickens here bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we just unlocked Cryo-Bombers, and they are pretty strong. They're pretty strong. We're going to go over a few different ways on how to use them. But first, guys, if you want to get your hands on the hottest merch in Boom Beach, the Chicken official t-shirts. It says the Chicken on the back, and it has the logo on the front. Now, I made sure when I made them to not make them too, like, you know, hey, look at me, whatever. I think they're just kind of fun shirts, and they are pretty comfortable. I do like the actual shirt itself. I do wear it as kind of a daily driver on the weekends. So, yeah, the links to the shirts are below the videos. We got sweaters and other stuff there. And, guys, of course, want to give a big shout out to everyone using the code Chicken in the shop. If you're grabbing any of these summer bundles, make sure you got a content creator in there. Now, a lot of you are saying the bundles are pretty bad. And, well, by the time this comes out, they're going to be gone anyway, so I'm not going to spend too much time talking about them. But, you know, if you're lazy and you got some extra change lying around, it's not the end of the world to get them. So, we got Cryo-Bombers, guys, and they've been a little bit hit and miss, but I found out a mix that I like them with, and that's using Scorchers with energy drink and the Good Doctor. So, a couple different ways you can use them. You can use them with heavies in second wind. That works okay. But I find the Scorchers are a little bit better, but it depends. There's a couple things that we want to look for on the base before we decide if we're going to go Scorchers or heavies. And that's mainly just grapplers, man. If they got a grappler, the Scorcher attack becomes a little bit trickier to use. But, you know, I think for this one we might actually be okay with it. So here's what we're going to try. We're going to go bullet out on the outside. 1, 2. And then we're going to split them up like this. And okay, so what we want to do, what we have to do, is take out that grappler first. And just the way that his defenses are spread, it looks like we're going to be able to do this. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, so we got the grappler down. Now it's just about keeping the Scorchers alive and using our extra gunboat energy to make sure that the bombers stay up and active. Now we lost a couple there. We actually lost a lot of them on the right side, so we got to make that up pretty soon. But essentially, you know, the whole idea is just to keep the squads going and attempt to take everything down over here. Now that bomber's going to go down, I think. Now the difference with bombers and Zookas, or vice versa, the bombers are going to have a little bit more health, so you can be a little bit more reckless with them, but still, we got to avoid things like these shock blasters that are tearing us apart. Now this is why I like Vaughn, because now we got to work it out for us here. Let's go double med kit on this guy. I think, yeah, we're screwed here. It's not easy, man. It's really not. The bombers are tough to use on these 6-engine bases, but we'll try the next attack. We'll bring in heavies instead and see if we can do a little bit better, because we're not doing anything here, I don't think. Let's just actually go ahead and retreat at this point. At least we'll get a higher retreat time. Hopefully he can fizzle out on his attack as well. You never know. It's still early. But yeah, it wasn't like when I got Scorchers and unlocked them, it was just like, oh my god, we're doing amazing. It was more like getting Cryo-Bombers. It's like, okay, I got a good strategy now at 6 ERs, like, we're okay competing, and everything like that. So we just got to, and I also just unlocked them, so this is kind of a first look, not necessarily how to best use them, but they're going to be best with Scorchers, Bullet Energy Drink, or Heavies, second wind and Kavan is basically how you want to look at it. Let's see how Martin's doing over here. He's not doing that much hotter, actually. So, there he goes down. He's just had to range that boom can, so he is going to get one more ER. And it looks like he did clear more of our base. Actually, all he has to do is move over to the right, and then he's going to get that other engine. Ah, man. But it was close. It was close, so whatever. Now let's show you guys one that we won here. And what were we using? This was, okay, so this is Heavy Cryo-Bomber with second win. And we actually went up against a 5-ER base. But you guys can just check this out. So, I mean, it's basically the same as, you know, as we've always done it. Heavy bomber. It works pretty well. You got to keep them in the right spots. Try to avoid the mines. And, you know, it's a lot of free clear and just kind of spam second wind, but you got to be careful of the rocket launchers and, you know, the regular stuff. And that's basically, you know, at this point, we know how to use heavies and bombardiers, so it's just about doing what's right for the base that you get matched up against, right? That's kind of what it comes down to. In terms of times for 6ER, anything above 2 minutes I found is good. 2:30 if you're, you know, 2:30 is probably the high end. 2 minutes is probably the low end. You want to be above 2 in that kind of range there to have a good chance. Now, this guy does not have a grappler, I don't think. He's got, what, Doom Cannon? I think I saw a laser somewhere. Doom Cannon, Shock Blaster, and... Is that it? Just 2? Okay, just 2. Alright, so this one, let's do a little bit differently. Since he's got his third engine down pretty close to the shore here, I think what's going to make more sense, let's throw a bullet way over there on the right. And then let's go 4 Scorchers with 1, 2, 3, 4 bombers in behind. And that's going to put us in pretty good position. So I'm going to use the extra GBE right off the bat on that Doom Cannon, get that taken down. We're going to have to mess around with the Shock Launcher and Shock Blaster, but by throwing bullet out on the left, hopefully they play with him a little bit more than everyone else. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Did we get the third one off? I couldn't tell. Yes, we did. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we're looking alright. Let's get a health pack on these guys. And Bullet's looking fine. He's nice and healthy. Now, we could go Shock Knuckles, sure, but I'd rather energy drink because it's been a little bit trickier to keep some of these guys alive. Okay. So to have that extra health from one of the dudes does seem to make, or from energy drink, does seem to make a pretty big difference. Alright, so now we've taken down this engine just about. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to pull them back, and we're going to use energy drink. Where is Bullet going? That was so weird. Bullet completely ignored that flare. Let's shock this rocket launcher again. I don't know what Bullet's doing. That was so strange. But I'm not going to reflare again because we don't want to screw. We don't want to screw up what we got going here. So now we're going to come up this side. This could actually work out because Bullet's just going to completely distract that shock launcher for us. All right, so now we got the cryo diddles, and they're closing in on that engine room. The rocket launcher will peek up over top of them, it looks like, but not for very long. And they can take a full round of shots from a max rocket launcher. You just don't want them getting hit by 2 or for them to get hit twice in a row. That's basically what you want to look out for. Okay, let's go like this. And I think what we're going to do, guys, after this one goes down, let's go ahead and flare it. And we're going to go like that. Let's go medkit just to be safe. The main difference between bombers and Cryo-Bombers, the Cryo-Bombers do a little bit less damage. But that's basically it. The cryo effect, I don't know. I find it doesn't really help with the with the attacks that much. Let's see how this one goes. It's gonna be close. Ooh, man. Alright, let's see how Buddy was able to take us down. Alright, so he's going critter tanks. Okay, heavies and critter tanks. It's weird. Does he have seekers or something? That's not all his boats, is it? 2, 4, 6, 7? Looks like he's got one boat of seekers coming in from somewhere. So, I mean, you know, we could have cleaned that up a little bit. 151 is pretty slow. We probably could have flared a little bit earlier or something, but, yeah, we're still kind of experimenting and playing around for the most part. That was weird. How did that attack go faster than ours? Okay, back to gold. Back to gold. That's not what we want to see, guys. Okay, let's go. Let's try bringing the good doctor back again. Let's try to end this on a win here, guys. Let's try to end this on a win. So we got the Cryo-Bombers, we got the good doctor loaded up. And let's see what we can do. So he's got no grappler, which is good. Let's just bring everyone down from this side, I think. And the bonus of bringing heavies is we're going to have more GBE to play with. So we don't have to deal with that Doom Cannon at all. And we can just let our troops kind of collect up here. Now, something that I would want to try, but I don't know if it's worth wasting the keys on, is... Oops, we did not take down the Doom Cannon. Protectors and Cryo-Bombardiers could be a thing. I haven't seen it myself yet, but I think that would probably be a decent combo. I mean, think about how strong they are in the Mega Crab. But again, that's not Cryo-Bombers, that's just regular bombers, so... okay, let's go like this. We'll try to let these guys take down some stuff. Now that slow effect is really nice on that boom cannon there. If they all stayed shooting at it, I think they would have been able to take it down, where otherwise they probably wouldn't have. What is that bomber doing? It's that stupid wall thing, man. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Okay. Gavon, you're getting too excited. Okay, there we go. Let's shock over here. Keep these heavies up. Now, I think I'm just going to let them kind of spread naturally here. I'm not too worried about the shock blaster. And we're going to let them just kind of fly out. Let's get another second wind up there to make that push even stronger, coming up towards the middle. We got that... we got a pretty good look on everything at this point. So this is a little bit better. This is a little bit better. Maybe the better route is to go with heavies, guys. A little bit faster, a little bit more damage, things like that. 1, 2. Okay, there we go. Now we can start to flare. Actually, we don't need to. Boom, 2-8. 2-8's better. 2-8's better. So I think I'll probably stick with this. Let's see how it's going to go. 215. He's still got 2 ERs left. It looks like he's actually fizzled out at this point. So, there we go. I think that's probably best. I think that's probably best. Heavies and cryo-bombers. That's probably going to be the way to go. You know, stack up your defense, make your defense strong, and you're gonna have a good time anyways. So, yeah, guys, there's your first look at the cryo-bombers. The app is glitched, I think. I can't click on any of the buttons, so I guess we're going to wrap up the video right there. So, guys, as always, thanks so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Let me know what you think of the Cryo-Bombers down below in the comment section. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to use the code CHICKEN in the shop, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out. Back.